On Monday, Russian President Vladimir Putin made a short visit to Ankara to meet with his Turkish counterpart, Tayyip Erdogan. The leaders discussed regional issues with a focus on the latest U.S. decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital and the latest developments in Syria. Bilateral cooperation between Russia and Turkey was also high on the agenda. The center of the Ankara visit was Jerusalem. Putin emphasized the U.S. decision would harm the region.
I would like to mark that Russia and Turkey consider the decision by the United States to recognize Jerusalem as a capital of Israel and to transfer the American embassy to this city does not help the resolution of the situation in the Middle East, but on the contrary, destabilizes the situation in the region, which is already complicated. In fact, it can overcross the perspective of Israel, Palestine peace progress.
Putin's visit to Ankara comes following a surprise visit to Syria, where he declared victory against ISIL and announced the partial pullout of Russian troops. This was a significant show of confidence by Putin that in the eyes of Moscow, the fight was over. However, it's important to note that some Russian military presence will remain in the country, and the move also comes ahead of 2018 Russian presidential elections set for next March. Russia and Turkey have already been cooperating intensely on the Syrian conflict, taking on roles as guarantor states during the Astana peace process. The two allies are collaborating on projects like the Turk Stream pipeline that will deliver Russian gas to Turkey and the EU, as well as the Akkuyu nuclear power plant. Turkey is also set to buy 2 missile defense systems from Russia, despite criticism from some NATO members.
Let me say that regarding S-400, our officials will carry out the necessary work by meeting later this week and finalize this matter.
Turkey has also called for an emergency summit of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation in hopes of issuing a joint reaction, saying that the latest U.S. move contradicts all international resolutions on the historic and legal status of Jerusalem. The summit will take place on Wednesday, December 13th. Michal, Bardavid, CGTN, Istanbul.